Good afternoon, everyone. It's Stephen and Paul from WinExtra bringing you your daily brief for March the 2nd, otherwise known as Apple iPad 2 Day, for 2011. And really, what more can you say? It's Apple iPad 2 Day.
So
no matter where you look.
You haven't been really keeping up with what's been going on in terms of that, have you?
I got the fact that it's 33% thinner, it's 2 ounces lighter on the battery, and it's got a magnetic cover that can be manipulated into being a stand.
The cover you have to pay for.
Oh,
that's an extra
okay.
$40 on top of everything, $39.
And you know they're going to line up for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch the announcement live. I've been following the New York Times Bits blog, live blog of it, and beyond the whole lot of aggressive rhetoric where they're slagging off Microsoft, they're slagging off Google, they're slagging off the competition, talking about, what's 2011 going to bring, copycats or whatnot. I get the impression that that Apple has iPad and they need to bring it out, but that maybe they're a bit afraid of the competition with how they're talking.
Yeah.
Just, because there is so much competition coming out. I mean, the new iPad, as you said, it's thinner, it's lighter. As far as I can tell, it's got the same size screen. It does have a new dual-core processor. But,
Two cameras.
Front and rear-facing cameras, but show me an Android tablet that doesn't. You know what I mean? iOS 4.3 will be coming. This thing is supposed to, not on this iPad, I believe.
I read that it was supposed to be available March 11th, the same day that the iPad 2.
Yeah. Okay. But I don't know. Just going by what I'm reading in the blog, I'm very under-impressed. I expected iPad 2 would have to do something revolutionary to hold its place in the tablet market. When you've got other tablets, there's a possibility we're going to see Windows 8 in June/July. Okay, we're definitely going to see Windows 8 tablets first quarter 2012. Market is going to be flooded with Android tablets. Android has a massive developer base. It's got masses of apps. It's got true multitasking and everything you could want to do. Really, I don't know. I just feel that the iPad has always been sort of a device that you would use if you had nothing else available.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when I'm on the move, my smartphone does everything. I don't want something bigger than my smartphone when I'm on the move. When I need more power, when I need to really work on things, I need my laptop. Or I need a more full-function device. The iPad seems to be good at getting a sort of a 50% version of anything you can do on anything else, but easily. I don't know. The iPad 2 is just... Besides the Apple brand, I don't think it's impressive enough to maintain where it is because they're sort of lead in the market,
Yeah.
I don't see it, especially considering the amount of people lately that I've been reading about who are giving up on their original iPad, not because they want to buy a new one, but because they've just realized that it's a Me Too device that doesn't really fulfill any functional role 100%. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, I know what you mean. Like, I'd be hard-pressed to think of a reason why I'd want to buy one, other than maybe for my wife.
I can understand it as sort of a device to consume media, but the number of locations and the media that I would want to consume would be very limited. For example, music, well, I'll do that on my phone, or I'll do it on my MP3 player, or my iPod if you've got one,
Yeah.
To watch films, well, if I'm at home, I'll watch it on a bigger screen than the iPad.
Yeah. That never has made any sense to me. Why you want to watch a movie, let alone on an iPad, let alone a smartphone, is beyond me. I just don't get it. But anyway,
let's move on from that.
Yeah.
Because as far as I know, the iPad announcement is still ongoing as we're recording, so there's more details.
They're all waiting for that one more thing.
Well, if it comes out during recording, if what you call it,
Bits.
New York Times gets up while we're recording.
Anyway, we mentioned a while back that Microsoft, along with Apple and EMC and Oracle, were in the running to be buying about $450 million worth of patents from Novell. Well, it turns out that the feds may end up blocking that bid.
Well, they're looking into it.
Yeah.
Now, let's bear in mind that, people looking into things doesn't mean that anything is ever going to actually get done. But there is fear, that Microsoft getting hold of or having a say in these patents might adversely affect the Linux markets, which would hurt companies like Red Hat and whatnot. But
no.
I really don't see what Novell would have that Microsoft that would adversely affect. That Microsoft having it would adversely affect the Linux market. I don't see it.
No.
Because if they had something named that spectacular, well, wouldn't Windows be violating that, and wouldn't they have gone after Microsoft? We'll have to wait and see how that goes. But
yesterday I mentioned the fact that a couple of Windows 8 concept screenshots had been made available. Apparently, the Microsoft India group have submitted to Microsoft a whole slew of concepts for Windows 8 desktop, logon, so on and so forth. I actually will have up a post later this afternoon sort of showing off some of the more interesting ones. But
So you mean by the time people are watching this, it's up on the site?
Yeah.
So go along to WinExtra.com.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think.
I think I'm only going to... some of them are kind of ridiculous. I don't see how they'll ever work. But some of them are rather interesting. I like the idea of some of the logons. Like the one logon screen got there for one, I guess it's their security thing. It's like you got to draw a line to connect a series of dots.
Yeah, do you know where they're getting that idea from?
Swipe or whatever. Yeah.
I'll have to change my logon afterwards, but
Yeah.
That's where they're getting that idea from.
But yeah, so no, they're doing some. They're interesting. I like the idea. The further on down, that there's some with the a new style taskbar, which is rather interesting. So, but yeah, no, it's just I just threw that in because they're kind of cool. I know
Keep you happy, sir.
I know you don't think much of concept stuff, so that's fine. I don't.
No, I do. I do think a lot of concept stuff. It's just that generally a lot of the concept stuff that you show me, it's been pulled out of the arse of amateurs who have no idea what they're doing, and it's just pulled together programs like Rainmaker and Theme UI or whatnot. There's no real concept behind them other than ooh, that looks good.
Just keeping with this was further down, but I'm just going to move this one up. The Bins, it's a program called Bins. It's coming out from Stardock, one of my favorite companies. And
that explains so much. Don't they make stuff for theming your... Yeah, that explains so much.
But they also came up with a program called Fences, which is a way to corral your icons on your desktop. And anyway, but Bins is
do you know the best way to deal with your icons on your desktop?
I just delete them all.
Not have any. Exactly. I have minimalist desktop, nothing on it, just a wallpaper.
But Bins is a way to organize the taskbar, and I think it's a rather cool idea. I'm going to get a hold of my guy at Stardock and see if I can get in on the beta because I want to give it a shot. But it looks... I'm serious. God.
Your guy at Stardock?
Well, not my guy. He's anybody's guy.
You're telling us is there something happening in your marriage you need to tell us about, Stephen?
I like how that went out of screen. Let me go this way. There, okay? But yeah, it's I like it. It's an interesting idea because like, if you use your taskbar to pin a lot of stuff to, it can get crowded after a while.
Yeah, but you know what I think? Honestly, if you're pinning that much stuff to your taskbar, you need to rethink how you're using things and how you're reorganizing things. You're creating the clutter, you know? Because, I mean, like, I develop every day. I do, a lot of searching for stuff every day, a lot of work every day, and I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 icons pinned to my taskbar. That's it.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11. 10.
Too many. Do you actually... You see, you have to ask yourself, do you actually use these programs enough to warrant having them there? Or there's something that you're constantly opening? It's supposed to be a shortcut to stuff that you use regularly, because you must remember, by putting stuff in your taskbar, you're taking away space from the area of the taskbar that is telling you what you're actually doing and notifying you about what's going on and what windows you have open and that sort of stuff.
I got a nice big 22-inch monitor. I got no problem with that space.
I know, but for people who require this, you have to ask yourself, why would I require this? This is what my start menu is for. Because I'm looking at the screenshots and, the icons are tiny. I'm like, no, dude, seriously? No. And on top of that, it's another program running in the background. It's another thing eating at your system resources. My hairy Irish.
I got 8 gig of memory. I can go there. Anyway.
I don't care if you have 8 or 80 gigs. It's still unnecessary.
Along with updating Microsoft Answer site, it turns out that they've also updated the Microsoft Store website with a Metro UI look and feel. What?
You went out of your way today to piss me off with stories on this show, didn't you? Let's pick all stories that are not news. They got a website makeover. Ooh.
Hey, we don't have any Microsoft news today. I'm doing the best I can.
Cool.
Huh?
Everybody's talking about Apple and iPad today. It's just, I don't know.
All right, here's the next one's right up your alley. It's numbers.
There's another one.
Yes. Windows XP versus Windows 7. User ratio 2-to-1.
And? I mean, it's relatively impressive that, Windows 7 has already got up to like 50% of the XP install base. That in itself is impressive. Expect those numbers to obviously drop rapidly as, how should I best describe them? Fools finally get around to upgrading their machines, probably because they died. Because, I mean, why else would you want to be running a 10-year-old operating system, 11-year-old operating system that has been, it's not being supported anymore. After XP, Vista.
Yeah.
I know people running Vista still.
Anyway, I just want to give a quick shout out to Tony Gorham.
I even know people are running Windows 98. You know that?
What's that?
They get such I even know 1 or 2 people who still have Windows 98 machines.
Oh.
They get such terrible piece of it.
As I was saying, a quick shout out to Tony Gorham, who sent us in an email thanking us for the show and how much he liked it. So, thumbs up, Tony. Thank you for letting us know. We appreciate that. It makes it worthwhile.
It's nice to know that we're not talking to ourselves.
Yes. Yes. So if you want to let us know what you think of the show...
It's medication, but it wears off.
Yeah. So if you want to let us know what you think of the show, you can email us at podcast@winextra.com or comment on YouTube or on the site to each of the shows, or you can phone us at
251-281-8730. Line is open 24 hours a day for you to leave us a voicemail or a text message. And don't forget, no matter where you're watching us, whether you're on iTunes or dailybrief.blip.tv or WinExtra or YouTube or wherever we may be found, don't forget to, subscribe if it's your first time with us, and hit us give us a thumbs up, or rate us 4 or 5 stars, or
yeah, we like
be nice.
That. We like that.
Yes.
So on that note,
on
on this dearth of Microsoft News Day, that's Paul. I'm Steve. This has been WinExtra's Daily Brief for March 2nd, 2011. Otherwise down in history as the day that Steve Jobs came back on stage. Bye.
Bye-bye.